Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to Monday morning. And I think our stream is working okay. They've got a little message there that they've got some technical problems on the system that we use. But hey, looks like we're working. Hey, good morning to you. Pretty quiet week weather-wise. We're searching for some winter and not really in the big picture just yet. So, for those of you that don't like winter, you can just keep on waiting, I would say. All right, so as far as on the satellite goes, we do have some gray clouds around. We do have some breaks in the clouds too. And I think we'll see more and more in the way of breaks in the clouds as we go through the afternoon. And actually, this week, we could have off and on sunshine this afternoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even a little bit of Friday. So we might get some bonus sunshine. Oh, Tim Hall, Central Florida is only 55 this morning. Well, yeah, it's about, felt like it was about 27 outside this morning here. So it's on the chilly side everywhere. All right, so what we're going to look at here is we're going to look at the European model, generally regarded as the best model, although not perfect, especially as we get out into the long term. It's not perfect. So let's go through it and I'll show you why we have a quiet week. If you have to travel this week, you're in pretty good shape. If you have to do something outside this week and you're thinking, oh, I should have done it beforehand, you got some 40s on the way Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and probably Friday as well. Hi, Karen Greenfield from Plymouth, and hi, Cheryl Hill. And Charmaine Sniffin says, great to the sunshine, I would imagine. So here we are. Remember, the blue squiggly lines, temperatures below freezing, and the more squiggly lines of blue to our south or to our south and west, the colder we are. And then the red squiggly lines, temperatures above freezing, and the more red squiggly lines to our north, the warmer we are. So and that's what you're going to see is the warming trend. So this is overnight tonight, and nothing going on as far as precipitation. And then here we are at tomorrow afternoon. And notice the milder air streaming in a lot from the west, from Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Dakotas, Iowa, Illinois. This is tomorrow afternoon, so tomorrow should be a pretty nice day also, unless, of course, you're in search of winter and snow and wind and cold. Now, this is Wednesday morning, still quiet, and we teeter on the edge of mild conditions. Now we're into Thursday, and the only weather maker this week comes toward the weekend, and ahead of a storm, we typically get a little bit of a warm up. On this storm track, we will. So this is Thursday afternoon. Late season golf in the southern two tiers of counties in Michigan with temperatures 50 to 55, maybe. Friday morning, that's Friday morning. If this were to verify as a position, we'd start off fairly mild, not warm, but probably temperatures 35-ish and maybe heading toward 50 or so. Now, I like this Friday afternoon early. I guess I can't say I like this because I'm not supposed to like any weather. But you know what? I take what Mother Nature gives us. So this is Friday afternoon, and we're in a warm sector ahead of a storm system. And then as we go to Friday night, we start to turn wet. And this would be Saturday morning. We'd be in the warm sector of the storm in most of lower Michigan. Maybe the exception would be the tip of the Mackinac Bridge. And then you'd be in the cold sector up in the UP where you'd be getting snow. This would be Saturday afternoon, still in the warm sector ahead of a cold front. And then sometime Saturday night, a cold front will blow through. And then we're not in the warm sector anymore by Sunday, as we would have snow showers, windy, and colder conditions. Hey, good morning, Mary Jane Munguia? Hopefully I did that right, from Indiana. Ivy, you got to get ready for the snow at some point. And this would just be some snow showers the eastern part of the state and maybe a couple of inches of lake effect western side of the state. Let's keep going. Let's go out into early next week, Tuesday. and another system trying to slide our way. Now, this is where the European may not be the greatest. It tends to be a little bit colder, or it tends to have been running a little bit colder, but certainly there's nothing there that just screams super cold weather. Now, today, admittedly, it's chilly. Temperatures will be in the upper 30s from Saginaw to Grand Rapids, south to Detroit. Low 30s in the north. Traverse City, you might be 35, 36 degrees. In UP, low 30s. And then we'll go to Tuesday, 40 in the southwest corner, otherwise upper 30s. We'll go to Wednesday, and you're looking at 40s, 45-ish from Saginaw to Mount Pleasant, Big Rapids, southward. And then we go into Thursday, we're in the 40s, maybe 50 in the southwest corner. Sonia Frieden, snow coming at Boyne. Natural snow not until Sunday. And it's a pretty quick one at that. It's not a massive lake effect. It's a 12-hour shot of moving bands of snow showers. And then here we go to Saturday. I'm sorry, I skipped Friday. In the 40s. This is where I feel if we get into a little sunshine in that warm sector, that's where I feel we could have 50 degrees from Saginaw to Mount Pleasant southward, and maybe 53-ish by the time you get to Ann Arbor and Lansing and Jackson, especially with no snow on the ground and dry conditions. Then temperatures upper 40s Saturday, and then Sunday we start to see the temperatures fall off. Okay, let's look and see if we can find anything weather-wise, winter weather, okay? So what you're looking at now is the upper level temperature, 5,000 feet up, the temperature anomaly. So where you see the greens and the purples, temperatures aloft are colder than normal, which tends to lead to colder than normal temperatures at the ground. And then where you see the reds and the browns and the, I don't know what color that is, the whitish, those are temperatures warmer than normal aloft, tends to lead to warmer than normal temperatures at the ground. So I'm into Tuesday now. I'm into Wednesday, and you can see the warmth coming in aloft. And that's why we'll be in the mid-40s as opposed to what we should be in the low to mid-30s. And then here we are into Saturday morning. And then remember, I told you cold front coming through on Sunday. So that cools us down, takes us 5 degrees colder than normal into Monday. And we kind of stay on the edge of that. And then as we get into next Tuesday and Wednesday, back to warmer than normal conditions. And into next Friday, look at the cold starting to build to the north, how it's abnormal, running 20 degrees colder than normal. Does that come down? Well, this model, this is the U.S. model now out almost 14 days at this point. This model indicates it'll be next weekend. Am I reading that right? December 20th? Wow. Yes, I am. Hey, good morning, Mike Joy. So, you know, it indicates that it'll be that weekend before we get it cold. And look at how quick it is. So there's cold there. There's cold just to our north. We're going to get little shots of it, but nothing that looks sustained. This is through December 23rd. A lot can change in that perspective, okay? So, but then we go to the experts that are pretty doggone good at forecasting the extended term. And let me just kind of try to squeeze both panels in here for you on the extended forecast, okay? So this would be 6 to 10 day forecast. And that would be December 12th to the 16th, warmer than normal. And then here's the 8 to 14 day forecast, which would be December 14th to the 20th. Whole country running warmer than normal, slightly warmer than normal. Then here would be the 3 to 4 week forecast, and that would be running December 19th to January 1st, 2021. Best part about that is if we get to there, we've made it through 2020. right? Tough year for a lot of folks. My wife and I say we got to feel real fortunate. She's a massage therapist, so she was shut down for a while. She picked up a gig economy job. I'm a meteorologist. It's pretty much an isolated job. I can do it all on my own. You don't see a big crowd of people around me. So I've been able to stay safe. My wife's been able to stay safe. Most of our family has been able to stay safe. We've been able to keep our jobs. We've been able to pay our bills. So we're thinking that we are fairly fortunate for as 2020 goes. But that 3 to 4 week forecast to January 1st, 2021, warmer than normal conditions. So I always hesitate saying, extended forecast is warmer than normal, because a lot of you will jump on warm. And I don't want you to focus on warm. I want you to focus on warmer than normal in the coldest time of the year that we're heading into. So when you're looking at normal highs of 32, warmer than normal can often mean highs some days of 35, 38. You can get 40s, certainly. But don't focus on the fact that, we're not going to have winter. We're not going to have any snow here in the next 4 weeks. We're going to have some snow showers. We might have an accumulating snow, but it doesn't wholeheartedly look like a really fully winter pattern, where you get several days of snow and it sticks on the roads and things get icy and people start sliding around and whatnot. So we're going to keep waiting on that. There you saw it. Pretty quiet forecast. Get some stuff done outside this week. If you haven't put the Christmas lights up yet, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, perfect days to do it. And thank you for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. We had a nice crowd this morning. I saw it up into the 700s, something like that. If you could hit the share button, because as we go forward, we know this update will be more important because we will get into winter weather. My guess is it's going to be somewhere around the last week of December, first week of January. And I always say that when it waits to become winter, when it should be winter, it's usually pretty brutal, at least for a couple of weeks or so. Take care. Thanks for joining me. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.